Okay, let's see what we got. We got the front cover, and I'm not real sure what this is, how this works. Let me see. We've got this is 11. This is 6. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at here. These look like spreads. So you have 8.5 by 11-inch spreads. And that's 11. So I'm sorry, I just can't figure out how the cover works. Maybe you could just describe that a little bit. Okay, so let's jump into the layout here. And the main thing I'm seeing here is that you're right, there's a lot of work to do here. Mainly, I think it's all about the grid, because we have been studying the grid pretty intensively, and I've really been pushing the grid. And right now, what we're seeing here is we're basically saying, this is, okay, the only page that's really showing any indication of a grid is this one. And this would basically be a 2-column grid on each side, so a 4-column grid. However, as we can see, you've placed some items in here that are indicating that these text boxes are not equal in width, and they should be. So my suggestion is this: you've got just too much going on each page. Okay, this is just too much. It's too big. Print a page out, you'll see that's like 30 type size, 30 point. That's huge, just huge. And so is this, and so is this. And you'll see if you pan out a page, you'll see a lot of your elements are just too large on the page. You're trying to say too much with image. Remember, this is a typography class, so I need to see type. Do not use lorem ipsum in your final, please, please. That will not grade well. Please try to find some text on Abbott Miller, and you can use any text you want. Just go ahead and credit your source. Typographically, these type columns here are too long. Remember our optimal character count for left align right rag type is 49 to 65 characters. Right now, you're probably pushing over 100 in a couple of these lines. You're showing a drop cap after each paragraph. We've learned that that's not necessary. Drop cap is to indicate the beginning of a story. It's not to indicate the beginning of a paragraph. You've got a lot of different headlines going on here. That type treatment is different than that one. That one yet is different. Let me tell you what I'm seeing on this page with the hourglass backgrounds and everything that's going on. I'm just going to show you what I see at this page, okay? Now, what you want to see when you look at a page is you want to see, oh, okay, you want to ease into the page. You want to look, let me show you an example. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Here we are. I'm going to show you a really nice example of what I'm talking about. And this is nothing. I'm showing you right here just things that are in the discussion board. So, I'm sorry, I should have had this up. Where did it go? Okay, there's that. There's that. I'm so sorry about this. This is embarrassing. Okay, hang on one second. Okay, sorry, found it. So anyways, what I was looking for is this. This is what you want on a page. Is you have just this page that's inviting. It's got a lot of white space. It's very inviting. It's not aggressive, and it's just basically saying, okay, this is what I have to offer. This is where I want you to start. This is what I'm going to tell you, and this is how I look. So take it easy, jump in, relax, and read me. Okay, let's take a look at yours. Okay, this is huge. I want you to look at me. Look at me over here. No, look at me. Look at how brightly colored I am. Look at these hourglasses. Look at this type over here. No, look at me. No, look at me. No, look at me. No, I want you to look at me. No, look at me first. Look at me. I'm over here. Okay, and I don't mean to sound like a smart aleck. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to say that's what this page is saying. Every one of these is hollering at me, going, no, you look at me, you look at me, you look at me, you look at me, as opposed to saying, okay, let's just settle in here. Take a look at me. Then when you're done, start over here, and let's just gradually go through here. Okay, just see the difference, and that's my main comment for the work. Highly, highly suggested you go to our announcements area and jump over here to. Well, you should really look at all of these because there's a lot of tips in here, but specifically jump down here too. This was posted on 9/14, and it's how to design using a grid. And I think it gives a good idea on how to look at that. And then I want to show you one more thing that might help, and that's back in that, okay, sorry, gosh. Come on. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Half it's me fumbling around looking for stuff that I should already have up. Okay. Oh, okay. I want to show you something that I posted in Chris's thread, and you can definitely use this. So it's a little video that Chris asked me to talk about some of the way that I design. So I made him a little video and just showed him how I would approach this. And here it is right here. It's just two posts above yours, James, but right here. And then what I've given him is I've taken this page here out of his design and I've reconstructed it, showing him how I would have designed it using correct alignment and hierarchy based on image and grid usage. Okay, so take a look at that. Take a look at the designing with the grid. And remember, this is typography. You don't need all of these images. You're just talking too much with image. I need to see some type. I need to see what you've learned in the last few weeks. Okay? All right, if you have any questions, give me a holler. Thanks, man.